Well, good morning, everybody. WIM. Wow, it's Monday. Now, right here at the top, guys, I got to go ahead and say there will be activity in the background. And groceries got delivered a little early, so we were able to do the live stream. But there will be stuff going on in the background. Things will not be as polished and as neat and clean as it usually is on the morning motivation. But we're still going to have a great day today, right, guys? And I'd like to remind you guys, WIM means, wow, it's Monday. Or, guys, it could mean, wow, it's Monday. So whether you're having a wow Monday or a wow Monday, I just want to hope and pray that you are able to motivate and be motivated this morning. If it's a great Monday for you guys, I want you to share that with us and let us know how you're having a great Monday and how we can have a great Monday. And if you're not having a great Monday, just stick around. Somebody will say something that will motivate you this morning. And in a few minutes, we're going to talk about we need peacemakers. And no, it's not a political topic, but you're going to see what I'm talking about. We're going to need some peacemakers in the next couple of days, and we need to be motivated on that topic, right? So go ahead and hit that share button, invite your friends. This is a very important topic we're going to talk about in a few minutes. But let's see who's first, second, and third today. My producer, by the way, is busy with the groceries. So my producer will be back in a minute. But Jenny Williams is first this morning at 10:27, followed by my niece Tabitha. Good to see you, Tabitha. Hope everybody is doing good over there. And coming in third, Mike Focusstein, my good buddy from Colorado. I hope you're doing good up there in Colorado. Sorry, Mike, you're not first. But you're always first in the sense that you're ready to get an answer to the hope that lies within. And that's what you like to remind us with every single week. And then we got Brian there. I know you're confused. Sorry. Hey, Janice, good to see you this morning. We were not going to do a morning motivation, Brian. We had a grocery order coming between 10 and 11. And thankfully, that order got here at 10:10. So we were like rushing to get everything done. And Christina's back there cleaning off our vegetables. And because the way we do things is when we have things delivered, you don't know who touched it or breathed on it or anything like that. So we take that extra precaution and clean everything off and clean our vegetables with soap and water and make sure all that's cleaned up. So you'll see that happening. There's my buddy Josh from New York. He says hi this morning. Janice Lynn says hello. And there's Josh Langford again. It's snowing. It's snowing in New York. All right. And Tabitha says everything is good over there. That is great. You know, those in Mobile and out in southern Alabama and some parts of Louisiana just got through with the hurricane. And I hope everybody's doing good from that and recovering from that. If you're not, we'll pray for you guys at the end. But right now, if you got something good to say this morning, share with us this morning. We could talk about a lot of bad things. We could talk about a lot of negative things. We could talk about a very important event taking place tomorrow. We could talk about all those type of crazy things. But right now, it's time for us to encourage one another and be encouraged. So let's see, Janice says, I do the same thing. Everything we get from the store, we wipe everything down with Lysol wipes. Yep. And if you don't take those precautions in your house, that's okay. You do what you're most comfortable with your family. Our family, we have a system that we go through when we're dealing with groceries, and it works for us. So whatever system works for you, you use that system and do what's best for your family.
We don't have Lysol, but we got that.
Fantastic, yep.
Killed 99.9%.
But you don't want to spray that on your groceries, on your food, no. What's up, Daniel? Oh, I know what's up with Daniel.
That and the Cowboys lost last night.
Yes, that was painful.
We had the lead. And then we lost.
You had the lead for what?
We had the lead for
5
half the
minutes?
game.
For half the game, yes.
Hey guys, we got 7 people watching now, so if you're watching, say hello. Tell us something good this morning. And I know my son is telling us about the Cowboy game that wasn't so good for the Cowboys.
Yeah, I've been working on a project. I just finished it today, and it's turned in. I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got through the project. Good deal.
And then I don't have school tomorrow.
Aren't you supposed to be in class right now?
I'm out.
He's
Right
out.
now. I'm going to go back right now.
Like Josh Langdon says, get to school, kid.
Done for right now.
All right, what else is good? I know the Cowboys losing was not good to some of you guys, but good for other people. Yeah, Janice is talking to Daniel, but Daniel went to class. She says her daughter is a Eagle stan and the hubby is a cow. Oh boy, I bet that was a fun night. She says her daughter's an Eagle stan, Daniel, and the hubby is Cowboys, so there was a lot of screaming.
Considering we're playing with the third string quarterback and most of our second string, I think we did pretty good. We have a lot of injuries.
All right, guys. So did everyone have a great weekend? I know that it was Halloween weekend. Did you guys have a good time? Whatever you did you go to a fall festival? Did you stay at home? We watched The Haunted Mansion. Is what we did, and it was. I know it's an older Disney movie. I know it's a bit cheesy at times, but that's what we did.
He wanted to watch something scary. I was like, no.
I was like, let's watch something. I was wanting to watch The Village. Y'all remember that movie, The Village?
No.
I mean, it's not a scary movie once you get to the end of it and realize what was taking place in the movie. But they saw the trailer, they're like, never watch that. It's scary. Okay. And so we watched the Disney movie, Haunted Mansion. I believe it's Eddie Murphy. Is that the...
Yeah.
Yep, Eddie Murphy, and it was all right. It was a fun night. Jenny says, my guy won the race yesterday and is in the championship race next week. So, Jenny, they finally ran the race. I know that they got rained out last Sunday, and I guess they finally got the race in, I guess. What else is good? What else is good today? I'm not able to do that right now, Josh. Man, it is November 2nd today. I cannot believe that, man. Thanksgiving is approaching quickly. Now I want to ask some of you guys. My sister-in-law Jamie, she has Christmas countdown down to the probably milliseconds. Does anyone have that? If you're counting down to Christmas, let us know what that countdown is.
Alexa, how many days till Christmas?
Christmas is in 53 days, on Friday, December 25th.
There you go. Alexa says 53 days. Anybody got the seconds and minutes and milliseconds? No, I'm not going to. Anybody in the Morning Motivation family, y'all know exactly when it's coming? And Janice Lynn says we have a countdown. That's good. I was looking back at some of our previous live streams from different years, and we would count down every single live stream we did till Christmas. We might do that this year. I don't know yet.
We normally have Christmas already put up.
Yeah, that's right. We normally have the Christmas tree already put up the first weekend of November. We would.
Do that here.
Yeah, we're not going to put it up yet. We got all our stuff out in the shed. And the shed's basically a storage unit right outside our apartment door. And it's got a key and a lock to it, but it is stacked full of stuff right now. And so we're not going to go in there yet. Where do you guys keep your Christmas stuff? Let's see down here in the comments. Some people keep it in the attic. Some people keep it in the closet. Some people, I don't know where you keep it. Maybe your garage. Let's see where you guys keep your stuff. So here, Motivation family, where do you store your Christmas decorations,
Where do you put your Christmas
and
tree at?
when do you put them up? I want to see. I want to see when you guys put these things up. Oh, Janice says they just relaxed with family. My daughter went out with her friends. She is a teen now, so it's not cool for mom to go with her. I know. Sorry, Janice. Janice says theirs is in the basement. I forgot basement. Yeah, I didn't add that. This is like a Family Feud question. Where do you store your Christmas decorations? In the trunk of your car? I'm just kidding. Anybody else? Where do you store your Christmas vacation? Where do you store your Christmas decorations, and when do you bring them out? Janice says usually the day after Thanksgiving they start decorating. All right.
We try to do it before Thanksgiving because of Daniel's birthday. This year we're waiting because where I'm putting the tree, it's gonna block the balcony. Josh doesn't want it to block it too long.
I like what Josh Langford just said. He says currently taking donations for decorations, and I think he's being serious.
Yeah.
Josh just recently got married a couple of months ago. I believe it's a couple of months ago. And they're newlyweds, so you know how that is. Newlyweds, they need to get all their Christmas decorations together and get their first Christmas tree and all that good stuff. So they're having their first Christmas together. And I think Josh was halfway serious with that. Hey, Josh, you guys need to make Amazon wish list and put all those things on there. A registry, and then you need to come to the group that we're in and post it on there and bless and be blessed. If you're looking for donations for your Christmas, that's a good way to do it. That I remember when we first got married, we had absolutely no Christmas decorations at all. So
Our
we had
first Christmas was with my mom and them.
that's right.
Our own place.
Yeah, we were living with our parents at the time. We had moved from Alabama and moved in with our parents in Texas. And then, so our first Christmas was with them, and then finally moved out the next year and had to buy Christmas trees and all that good stuff. All right, guys. Well, I'm normally supposed to remind you that Friday we do the laugh of the week. So if you have a laugh of the week, a funny joke, a meme or something that you'd like us to consider for the laugh of the week on Friday's live stream at 10:30, be sure to send those over to JoshuaBusby81. That's my email address at gmail.com, or you can message my wife on Facebook or myself. Send those to us. My good buddy Brian Olson's always sending the laugh of the week. So if you have some laugh of the week, send them to us, and we'll try to get those up. Hey, there's my sister. My sister's on YouTube. Yeah, you YouTube people. I forgot to tell you guys, welcome to the Motivation family there, YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, hit that subscribe button. And be a part of all of our live streams on Monday and Friday now. And for the next couple of weeks, we're not going to do that Wednesday live stream. We're going to just do Monday and Friday, and then we're going to come back with the interviews on Wednesdays. So that's coming pretty soon. Yeah, Janice says, I was just going to say, tell him to join the group. Yeah, I'll message you, Josh, and talk to you about that. It'd be a good way to do that. Josh says, be the house that has no lights up. Everyone drives by thinking, bah humbug. Yep. Yeah, I think a good, I know with COVID-19, I don't know what our family's going to do. We have a lot of Christian, but we have a lot of Christmas traditions that we celebrate. I think one of the ones we're going to keep up is looking at Christmas tree lights. You don't have to get out of your car to do that, right? That's a good social distance and family activity, so we're going to do some of that. coming up, and I know some people might say, well, you guys are skipping Thanksgiving. No, I don't skip Thanksgiving. I do not do that. Every day in my life, I'm thankful just to be here. And also, Thanksgiving gives us that extra reminder that we are so blessed. Even with COVID-19, we are really blessed. You got to admit that. And God has been so good to us, and it's just great that we have a holiday where we can just stop and thank the Lord for all His blessings that He's given to us. She said, I got any cassettes in my TV. Oh my, I hope it's not a big screen. Danielle, do not put your brother's big head on your big screen television. That will not go good. That would fill up your screen for the first time ever. Josh says, just get pumpkin spice. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we normally go look at Christmas tree lights. We go to the Christmas Eve service at our church, and then we go to IHOP afterwards. So I don't know what we're going to do about that. And we're going to have to live stream the service, and then I guess DoorDash IHOP or pick up IHOP or something. We're still going to do our traditions. I'm not going to let COVID ruin every part of my life, guys. All right, what else is good before we go on to the quick word and something that's been on my heart for the last couple of hours, not couple of hours, maybe about 24 hours. I've been thinking about this topic and really want to share with you guys just a little bit. It's nothing deep this morning, but I also want to kind of get you guys suggestions and then your thoughts on this. And yeah, Josh is a DoorDasher. Yeah. But the question that I want to deal with, I forgot to put my ticker up, is I've come to the realization, guys, that we need peacemakers. And I was trying to think of how I was going to illustrate this, and I got to thinking of a grease fire. Now, let me ask you guys in the comments, what do you do when you have a grease fire on your stove? Let's see if you guys know the proper thing to do. Tell me what you do and what you're not supposed to do. When you're trying to put out a grease fire, what do you do and what do you not do? Let's see if you guys can give us some good cooking safety and fire safety advice down here in the comments. Let's see what we got going here. I know that there's a 30-second delay on Facebook, so I'll give you guys a second with that. And if your step number one is Google it, you're already behind the game. So here you are, you're frying up some catfish, and you get a grease fire on the stove. And you can't tell the grease fire, hang on, I gotta Google it, and then Google it and see how you put it out. You need to know how to put it out. So in the text, guys down there, tell me how do you put it out? Flour, if I'm correct. We'll see what everybody else says. Anybody else? Yep, Janice says do not use water to put it out. No, it will not work. It will actually backfire. I also heard, Josh, I also heard that you're not supposed to put flour on it. I heard that you're actually, baking soda could possibly work with it if it's a small fire. Anybody else? I did Google this before the live stream this morning, so I do have the actual answer. But I want to see what you guys think down there. We got two answers there. Some people might be driving right now. Baking powder, baking soda. Yep, that's what I heard when I did the Google. I did the Google. Have you done the Google? But they said the first thing you do is call 911. There you go. And they say to take a metal lid and to cover the fire. That kind of take the oxygen out of it, cover it up. If you can do that. And then take a fire extinguisher to it. I know most people have that handy, right? No, if you don't have a fire extinguisher, it might be something to invest in. But here's the idea. We're going to come to moments in our lives and situations and circumstances where things are heated, there's a fire going, whether it's in your own personal life, whether it's a disagreement with a friend, or it's a political disagreement, or even it's a national political disagreement. We need to be very careful with those types of, I'm going to call it a grease fire. And it is so easy just to pour water on an argument and to respond in a fleshly, sinful way, an aggressive way that only makes the fire worse. But what does the Bible say about this? And we're going to be looking at Matthew 5:9, right there. It says, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the sons of God." So this, in context, this is part of the Sermon on the Mount where Jesus goes to the top of the Mount of Beatitudes. It is a beautiful place. It's almost like a natural amphitheater. People could sit on the side of the hill there, and they could hear Jesus speaking at the bottom like an amphitheater. And he gives the greatest sermon that we have recorded in the Gospels. And he gives the Beatitudes, and he says, "Blessed are the peacemakers." So what he wanted us to understand is that God gives a blessing to those who make peace. The Bible has a lot of negative things to say about people that cause strife. People who sow discord among the brethren, especially in a church or in a Christian community. But also, blessed are the peacemakers, those that tell people how to have peace with God. We tell people that, yes, you're a sinner. Yes, there's a punishment for sin. But Jesus died through you in order to bring you back into relationship with God through Jesus Christ. And we bring people to understand that, and they become at peace with God. So that's one of the greatest ways we could be peacemakers, by helping people deal with their sin and become the friend of God instead of the enemy of God. That's one aspect of being a peacemaker. But also, when you're having a disagreement with your friends, what do? You can either pour water on it, you can get upset, you can get emotional, you can get mad, and you can even unfriend each other. That's happened before. But that's not the Christian way to handle it, is it? Same way with articles on Facebook. I have a tendency, my wife will tell you guys, I like to discuss politics. And I'm learning now that you can't do that this year. I mean, you can do that, but you got to be very careful about how you do it. And I'm learning that you make your comment, make a reasonable statement, right? And sometimes people are going to respond in an unreasonable way. And you have a choice right there. You can either pour water on it and just get them all excited and continue the fight in the political arena. Or you can say, okay, I see that we're not going to get very far in this conversation, so I'm just going to let it go. So let me apply this to what's going to happen tomorrow real quick, and then I'll be quiet. A lot of people have already voted, early voting. Some of you guys have already voted. Some people, you're going to be voting tomorrow. And we are in a very contentious time in our country, whether it's racial tension, political tension, disagreements on how to deal with COVID-19. And we're in a very volatile time in our country, guys. There is a grease fire. And I want to encourage you, don't add to the fire, guys. When you're posting on social media, guys, please don't post these sarcastic, rude, nasty comments about the other political side. Don't do that. I scroll through and I just look and I go, guys, why are you saying stuff like that? It's one thing to disagree with the other side, but we don't have to be nasty about it. You know, guys, we don't have to do that. And that's my encouragement to us. As the election's coming, things are going to get heated. Somebody's not going to win, right? And I want you to understand, somebody is not going to win tomorrow. And some people are going to be quite upset no matter what side of the aisle you're on. But I want to encourage us. Jesus says, blessed are the peacemakers. So if you love the guy who wins tomorrow, awesome, great. Remember to make peace with the other side. And maybe if your side doesn't win tomorrow, I encourage you guys, be a peacemaker. We are most like God when we are making peace with other people. Remember that. That's the word for today. Let's see what you guys had to say in the comments down there. And maybe you guys have some suggestions on things that we can do when we're in a political discussion, or maybe when we're in a disagreement with friends. What can we do, guys, to not pour water on the grease fire? Let me know what you guys think down there. Are there some other Bible verses that we can keep in mind as we're doing that? Let's see what the Motivation family says down there. It's your turn down there. Let's see comments. Christina's getting ready with the prayer journal, and she'll be with us in a minute for prayer time. But I want to see what the Motivation family says. What do you do to be a peacemaker in your own life, and maybe in your political discussions, or maybe in theological discussions, or things going on at church? Let us know what you do there. And move that drop down box icon. Drop down box popped up, so we gotta move him out of the way. Okay, while you guys are typing and thinking about that, if you have a prayer request, go ahead and drop it down there in the comments, and we will pray for you in just a minute or two. And we have our little journal right here for those who are new to the Motivation Family Journal. Well, what's this show? Those who are new to the Motivation Family, we have a journal here. We write down all your prayer requests.
Your prayer requests.
So if you have any prayer requests, drop them in the text down there. We're going to write them down, and we will pray for you. As always, if you have a private prayer request, something you really don't want shared publicly, but you really want people praying for you, you can say unspoken right there in the text right now. Or you can message me or Christina and say, I got this going on, but please don't share this publicly, and we won't do that. All right, so prayer requests, just drop them down in the comments down there. Do we have any from Friday? We had some on Friday. Let's review those real quick.
Brian, how's Lydia's mom doing?
Brian, you had a request on Friday about Lydia's mom. If you got an update, let us know how she's doing.
And did your family make it safely?
And your family is coming today, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they make it in safely. Let us know so we can keep that prayer request updated. And what else do we have? Here we go.
Yeah, there wasn't anything else that was
There's Brian Olson updating us a little bit. Close friend Ted went to the ER overnight. Long story, he had an emergency surgery. Recovering in ICU, awake and talking, not intubated, thank God. He's going to be okay. Absolutely, yep. The main part of what you just said there is he's going to be okay. That's great. His wife, Rachel, needs peace during this time. I can understand that. All right, so pray for Ted, recovering, long recovery coming. And his wife, Rachel, needs peace as she goes through this. And Brian says no change on Lydia's mom. Okay, did your family make it in, Brian? Let us know so we can. 1 o'clock. So continue to pray for Brian Olson's family as they're coming in. Pray for a great time for Brian and Shelley with his family, and pray that they get there safely. And just pray they have a great time. They need fellowship with their family right now, and I can totally relate to that. Anything else going on? Let me know. Prayer request wise.
Pray for the Russell family. I'm not going to give any more details than that because I'm not sure how much she wants shared publicly. So
Yeah, pray
Russell
for
family
the
needs
Russell
family prayer.
family. They need some prayer for their family. Unspoken right now. We're just not sure the details that they want discussed, but just pray for them right now.
Right, I can say that pray for them because she did share something
Yeah.
on her list. But
So
it's
pray
not
for
complete.
Melissa and her family and the Russell family. Anybody else had anything? I don't want to miss anybody.
Pray for Jamie Knight. And
Jamie
then
Knight, we've been praying for him ongoing. God's still keeping him here with his family, and that's great. So continue to pray for strength for the Knight family and great memories together. Christmas and Thanksgiving is coming up, so pray that he can spend that time with his family.
pray for Abby's dad. She comes in sometimes. He has his first treatment today, and from what I understand, the treatment, he has cancer, and the treatment is supposed to give him,
More
I
time.
think, 5 more years or something like that.
So our friend Abby, she goes to our church. What's her name on Facebook? Anyway, a friend of ours, Abby. Pray for her mom.
Her dad, not
Her
her
dad,
mom.
excuse me. I was reading what my sister was saying. Pray for Abby's dad as he is trying to get some treatment that will give him more time with his cancer. Yes, my Aunt Christy and Wayne tested positive for COVID-19, and she was dealing with breast cancer. And she came in there and asked us to pray a few times. So be in prayer for my aunt dealing with COVID-19, as well as breast cancer recovery, and just really sick right now. I'll update you guys on Friday as soon as I hear something different. All right. I
Pray
can't think
for-
of anything. The election coming up tomorrow. Pray for a good outcome. This is what we're praying. We're praying for a clear winner, right away. We want to see a landslide either way. That's not a political statement. That's just a peaceful statement. I want the winner to be known and to be clear without any question or any conflict. We don't want that in our country, guys. We do not want that. So pray for our country that we would be peacemakers as we can. And unspoken request for me, please, if you would just pray unspoken request.
Pray for me and my family. Daddy's birthday would have been Wednesday.
Our dad's birthday would have been Wednesday, so be in prayer for family and for Christina and the rest of them.
Yep, I'm down in the dumps.
Yeah, down and out. But she's still going. That's one thing I can say about Christina. She takes a licking and keeps on ticking like Timex or something. I'm serious, no joke. All right, let me take that banner off the bottom down there so y'all can see Christina when she prays for us. So we're gonna pray real quick. If you're not driving down the road and you got a spare minute, you can pray in agreement with us. That would be welcomed right now. So let's pray.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for today and we thank you for your blessings. I pray that you be the prayer requests that were mentioned and the ones that weren't. Be with the unspoken prayer requests. I pray that you'd be with the Russell family, work in their lives. You know what's going on and you know that the prayers that they need. I pray that you would be with Wayne and Christy as they tested positive for COVID. Be with Lydia's mom as she's positive for COVID and fighting in the hospital. I pray that you'd be with Ted as he had a complication to surgery and he's in the hospital and Rachel needs peace during this time. I pray that you be with our country. Just help there be a clear winner, a landslide either way. Let your will be made known. I pray that whatever the outcome is, that there would be peace in our country, that there'd be no riots and there'd be no violence, Father. I pray that you would be with Jamie Knight as he is dealing with cancer and Abby's dad as he's dealing with cancer and getting a treatment today. I pray that you would just watch over all the prayer requests that are written in this book. You know what they are. You know who they are. You know what the request was, Father. Be with any prayer requests that I may have failed to mention. In your name I pray. Amen.
Amen, guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of today. And we'll see you again on Friday to do our Football Friday and encourage you to have a great weekend and celebrate the good things that happened this week and to pray for the bad things that may come up today and tomorrow. And we'll pray for you guys on Friday. So let us know how we can pray for you and be a help to you. And remember, guys, every day in your life, there are going to be grease fires. And I want you to methodically think through those things, pray through those things, and ask God to give you the right words to say so that you don't make the grease fire worse. So love you guys. I will see you guys on Friday. May the Lord bless you. And may he keep you. And may he always make his face shine on you. But don't forget, make your face shine on somebody today. Love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Happy election day tomorrow. And you need me? Come find me. Bye.